Greetings. I'm Atlas Gray, a 14-year-old on a momentous mission from Earth. I'm the sole awakened human on the starship Odyssey, accompanied only by Cosmo, our slightly needy yet loyal android, and the ship's computer, Athena. We have a job to guide the ship safely to our destination while everyone else is in hypersleep. We are on a journey across the cosmos to explore Alpha Centauri, seeking a new home for humanity among the stars. As we will all soon discover, a simple mission is never as simple as it seems. Atlas Gray, Episode 6, The Starship Hermes.
Atlas, we are receiving a message from Earth. The signal was directed towards the Odyssey, but we are able to pick it up.
What could be happening now? Play the message.
Hey Atlas, it's Jess, your little shadow. You must be 1,000,000 miles away by now, like a tiny star blinking in the inky sky. I know we haven't talked much since you left, and now communicating is almost impossible. Everything feels kind of wobbly here without you. Mom and Dad try to be brave. They know that you're like one of those explorers in your old books exploring the galaxy. But sometimes I hear them whisper at night about how much they miss you. They tell me you're safe, on a new mission, but their voices crack every time I bring it up. The aliens haven't done anything yet. They haven't said anything yet. They haven't attacked, but the power across the planet is gone out and people are panicking. I'm glad we got out when we did. EarthCom's messages are like crumbs tossed to hungry birds. They say you're waiting, whatever that means. I wish they'd just say you're coming home, and the mission has been canceled. My science teacher, Mrs. Green, says something wonky about time and space. That I might be older than you when you get back. Can you imagine that? Me, bossing you around like a big, boring grown-up? I don't know if you realize it yet, but I put a little something in your suitcase. It's not much, but it's like a piece of our home, something you can hold on to. I put it inside your favorite space socks, the ones with the glowing planets. Take care of yourself, big brother, soon-to-be little brother. Don't let the space whales eat you, and promise me that you'll send us messages. Let us know everything's okay. General Tobias says, as soon as he receives anything from you, he'll tell us. I'll write again soon, even if it's just poems about the stars. Love you like 1,000,000 fireflies. Jess. P.S. Mom got a job here at the compound overseeing the supplies, and Dad is working with a crew that is translating some of the data they received from you. Everyone's proud of you. Just come home.
Not to interrupt your sentimental moment, but you might want to look down. There is something climbing up the tree.
Can we just catch a break? Just once, for once. Can we get some rest, some peace? Can the universe please just throw us a bone here? Like, it's not enough that rude, jerk, thieving aliens steal my ship, steal my crew, invade my home planet, leave me stranded here. No, that's not enough. Creatures have to climb up the flipping tree and try to eat us. You know what? I've had enough. Cosmo, please, will you just shoot or scare off whatever it is? I'm not in the mood. I just want to sit here and mope. Please, just give me a minute.
Fine, I will give you 60,000 milliseconds to sit around, and as you say, mope. I'll go handle whatever it is, then it's my turn to sit around and mope too.
Sorry to interrupt your guys' little moping party, but we received another message, this time from the Hermes.
Atlas, we're close to the planet. The Centauri ship is gone out of the system completely. We picked up your suit's emergency beacons on our scans. We're coming into your location.
Oh, thank God, they found us. I can't believe they found us. Cosmo, I'm coming to help get rid of that thing climbing up.
Don't worry, I got it. He took off as soon as I began firing.
I see the ship coming down now. Let's climb down so we can meet it. Do you think those spider things are going to come back?
Only one way to find out.
Atlas, thank goodness we found you. What's happening? Where's the Odyssey? What happened with that ship?
Arya, words cannot convey how glad I am to see you and finally meet you. I'll tell you everything, but first let's get onto your ship. There are big, nasty bugs around here. They are vicious and they can't be that far away.
Okay, let's go on board. I have woken up my ship's captain and about 20 members of my crew. Most of them are close to being cleared to return to duty. I'm sure they will want to meet you and speak with you too. You have been through so much. Ah, there he is. This is Captain Felix Carter. Captain Carter, this is Atlas Gray, acting captain of the starship Odyssey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Aria has briefed me on your situation, your encounters, and the situation back on Earth. For the record, I am assuming command of the Hermes. Aria, you had no right to break the protocols and wake up the crew without EarthCom's explicit direction. We will discuss this later. Atlas, what has happened to the Odyssey? Where is the ship? Where is the crew?
We were attacked, and we crash-landed on this planet. Cosmo and I were trying to keep the Dracon Arachnus off our ship. They were trying to tear into it. It was the only way to stop them. While we were out, the large cube ship showed up and took the ship with my crew. Now they're out of the system. We have to go and get them.
I'm very sorry to hear that, Atlas, but we do not know where they're going. We have no orders from command. We can't go on a wild goose chase without more information and direction. I will be messaging General Tobias Whitaker to decide our next course of action. I am of the mind that we should return to Earth. We have already lost communication with the other ships, and now we have a ship that has been taken along with its crew. I will not put my crew at risk any more than they've already been. When my commanders are fully awake, we will discuss this after we make contact with Earth. We will make a decision.
What do you mean? We have to go after the Odyssey. We have to go now. We have to go before they get too far. Wherever they're going, we have to leave. We have to go now.
We have to do no such thing, Atlas. You are weary and you have been through a lot, I understand. We will find quarters for you and your droid, and you will rest until we have made our decision. Aria, show Atlas and his droid to his quarters. We will speak later.
Well, isn't he a pleasant bundle of sunshine? Listen, Aria, we have to get going. The longer we wait, the further they will get. I have to do something.
Atlas, listen to me. I have a plan. I currently have my droid Cynthia using the same method from the Centauri data we used to make the Hermes engines work faster, making adjustments to one of our star shuttles. I'm going to help you get your crew back, but I'm going to be breaking orders and stealing a ship.
Shouldn't we wait and see what the captain and his staff decide to do before we decide to steal a ship and take off?
Yes, we are going to wait and see what they say, but the moment that they decide that they are not going to help, which is what they're going to do, we are going anyway.
Aria Nova, I like your style. It sounds like a solid plan to me.
While I do not recommend stealing an EarthCom shuttle, as far as I see it until we can get a hold of the Ares and the Apollo, it is up to us to do something if the Hermes is unwilling to go.
I agree. We're going with Aria's plan, assuming that Captain Carter and his staff decide not to help.
Wait a minute, I'm receiving a message from EarthCom on an open unencrypted signal.
This message is to the captains of the Odyssey, the Hermes, the Apollo, and the Ares. Tobias Whitaker has been relieved of his duties. I am acting General Victor Kane. You are to return back to Earth now. The mission is over. Due to the ongoing situation, you must return home. This order is not up for debate. It is not up for discussion. You are to return to the Sol system and bring your ships to Terra Station Alpha in orbit around Earth. Please begin your journey home.
We have to act. They're going to go back to Earth, and no one is going to be able to rescue the Odyssey's crew. They're going to be left to the wolves. Let's go talk to the captain. Captain, did you hear that message?
Yes, we have been ordered back to Earth.
Yes, but don't you find it odd that we're in the middle of an invasion, and all of a sudden General Whitaker is out with no explanation? I'm telling you, something isn't right.
I understand the concern. I agree that something isn't right, but I am not breaking orders. We are going to return and see what is happening back home. Atlas. I'm sorry I am making my decision. I will not break orders. I will return to Earth and see what's happening. I'm sorry.
Can you at least leave us with a ship, one of the star shuttles?
I cannot fathom how you could engage an alien ship and reclaim the Odyssey using just a star shuttle. Firstly, it's a suicide mission. Secondly, it seems like an imprudent use of EarthCom's resources and property. Thirdly, it constitutes a breach of command, and I am not inclined to break ranks. Do we even have information on the location to which the ship was taken? Where would you even go?
I believe I know exactly where the ship was taken, where this all started, to our original destination in the Alpha Centauri system. The Centauri warned us against going. They told us about the other species in a system-wide war. It is only logical that they have taken them there.
Interesting theory, but no. My answer is no. You were no longer on the Odyssey. You were on the starship Hermes. You will follow my command, and I say no. We return to Earth. Please accept my decision and do not cause discontent on my ship.
You have doomed the entire crew to a horrible fate, and I want the record to show that I disagree vehemently with Captain Felix Carter, but given no option, I must accept his commands. Though I want to make sure my objections are filed in the log.
Good, now that we have that settled, please remain in your quarters for this trip, you and the droid. Once again, I'm sorry, I have no choice.
Listen, I'm going to get as much data copy to the shuttle as I can, most importantly all the Centauri data. I'm also going to try to load as much supplies and weaponry as possible. I will get everything loaded and we will be leaving within the next couple hours. Stay put, I'll come and get you guys.
Athena, what do you know about the star shuttles? Would we be able to send a signal to the Apollo or the Ares without the Hermes picking it up and realizing what we've done?
No, they're going to realize what we've done when their systems flash red and detect a stolen shuttle launching from the shuttle bay. Going to be a little hard to hide that one.
To answer your question, yes, I believe we could send out a signal encrypted, so the Hermes ship wouldn't know where it came from and what's exactly in the message.
Great. Well, you know what? I'm exhausted. I'm taking a couple-hour nap, so wake me up when Arya returns.
Attention everyone on the starship Hermes. This is your Captain Felix Carter. I know some of you are just now coming out of your hypersleep fog. We have been commanded by EarthCom to return to Earth. We are following orders and will be returning to Earth. Due to the modification of the engine, we will return to Earth within weeks. There will be no need to return to hypersleep. Captain Carter, out.
Atlas, I'm back. Are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Follow me, and if we see anyone, let me do the talking.
Got it.
Got it.
Ah, there it is. Cynthia, is it ready?
Yes, Arya, the modifications have been made. The data has been transferred. Its small hyperdrive can go at quantum velocity with the Centauri modifications. Weapons and supplies are also on board.
Do you want to come along? I would hate leaving you after all this time. You have been my dearest friend on this whole journey.
I would, but I can't. I need to release you from the ship. Someone needs to stay behind to cover your trail long enough for you to escape. Also, my operating system is tied directly to the Hermes main system. I can only go so far from the ship. But I will be here when you return. I will do what I can to help alert the other ships as we head towards Earth.
Thank you. I will be back and I will find you. Thank you for being my friend.
You too, Arya. And you two better look out for her. Now go. You guys have to go. I will release the hatch and let you out. May the galaxy light your way.
Yes, we're out. We have left the Hermes Bay. Now, Athena, I'm plugging you into the direct data link to the ship's operating system. Can you plug in the coordinates for Alpha Centauri?
Loading. 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 Loading.
Hurry up!
Transferring to the ship system is a time-consuming process. I'm going as fast as I can.
Yeah, go faster.
Still loading. Still loading. And still loading.
I can walk there faster at this rate.
I am loaded into the system and the coordinates have been loaded. Buckle up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That was dramatic.
Athena, is there any sign of the Hermes following us?
No, it does not appear so. I think that the droid Cynthia has probably covered our trails still to this point, and even if the captain notices, he still might not chase us. He seems pretty intent on returning to Earth regardless.
Yeah, Cynthia is pretty good. I'm sure they're not even aware we are gone yet.
Where are we at now? How far away are we from Alpha Centauri?
Currently, we are about 2.5 weeks away.
Even with the modification of the system?
Yes, we are in a star shuttle. We are not in a Galaxy-class starship. The fact that we could even get there in 2.5 weeks in the star shuttle is nothing short of miraculous. The Centauri data will change the course of humanity's space travel.
Yeah, I don't know about that. After that last message, it seems like there's a lot of things out there that do not want humans out traveling the galaxy. We might be sitting on our third rock from the sun with all this information and all these new capabilities, but still not be allowed to travel through the galaxy.
What are you guys talking about? What message?
Right before you and the Hermes showed up to get us, we received this signal from that cube ship. They warned us that humans were not allowed to travel the galaxy. We were denied access, and that's why they were doing what they were doing. They want us to stick to Earth and the Sol system.
Why would the Centauri want that? What would be the point of giving you all this data, all this information to travel the stars, give you a map to another system if they were just going to tell you that they wanted you to stay home, basically?
Yes, that's the great mystery. If I had to guess, I think that these beings are other species in the Alpha Centauri system. I think these things are exactly what the Centauri were warning us about. I believe Alpha Centauri is the home to many different intelligent species, and I believe it is home to this galactic dominion or whatever the heck that is.
Okay, but why take the Odyssey? Why take the crew? Why do all that? Why come to Earth? They could have just sent a message to us telling us that we aren't welcome in the galaxy.
Well, do you think we would have listened? Honestly, I know I wouldn't. No, I would have been arguing the whole time that whatever random warning we get, we need to get out there and find out who's warning us and why they're warning us.
Yes, but everyone is not like you.
Thank the stars for that. Could you imagine?
Huh. Yeah, very funny.
Well, I thought so.
Okay, I think our new mission needs to be, we spend the next 2.5 weeks combing through all the data and seeing if we can make any modifications to this star shuttle to make it tougher, faster, and stronger. We are heading into a warring system. We are going after a species with massive ships, much bigger than ours. We need to be nimble. We need to be quick.
We need to be Jack jumping over the candlestick. Okay, I'll stop now.
No, that was funny. I set myself up for that.
Are they always like this?
Pretty much.
Okay, so now, we just lay low, enjoy the view, and study everything we can about the Centauri data about the Alpha Centauri system, and try to formulate plans and contingency plans for the contingency plans.
Atlas, are you sure that's going to be enough contingency plans?
Listen, Wally, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Athena, can you send signals from this ship? Could we send a message to the Apollo and the Ares?
Yes, we can, but there is no guarantee the Hermes and EarthCom would not also intercept.
I understand. Record this message and send it, please. Attention, Captain Brisbane of the Starship Ares and the Apollo Starship crew. This is Acting Captain Atlas Gray of the Starship Odyssey. Hopefully, you have come out unscathed from your encounter with the Centauri. The Odyssey has been taken by an alien species. I believe it is now in the Alpha Centauri system. We received a warning from them as they flew off with my ship and crew. There are 125 people on board now, hostage to an unknown species. I will attach the file of the message they sent us right before we were rescued by the Hermes. I have heard EarthCom's new general's message ordering all ships back to Earth. The Hermes is on its way back. We are en route to Alpha Centauri in a modified star shuttle. I understand that you guys all have your orders, and you're probably heading back towards Earth. I am just asking for someone to help. The Odyssey's crew does not deserve this fate. This is all my fault. I'm on my way to save the Odyssey. Atlas Gray out.
So if we're all in agreement that these are not the Centauri, maybe we should come up with a name and stop calling them alien species. It's getting confusing. There's so many of them now.
I vote that we call them space jerks.
I vote that we call them star weasels.
Oh, I know. What about xenodorks?
Xenodorks? I like it.
Well, I have begun more thoroughly combing through the data, specifically the history of the Alpha Centauri system that we were given. I believe that I have located exactly which species these are, and their technical name is the Centurion Numinoids. They are known to be very aggressive, very domineering, and believe that they are in complete control of the entire galaxy. In the Alpha Centauri system, they have been fighting off a rebellion from another species who live on a moon around another planet in the same system. They are called the Axiomites, and they have been at war with the Numinoids. The Centauri had been trying to make peace between them and remain neutral. It appears that all of these different alien species are actually originally from Proxima Centauri b, many millions of years ago. This similar origin and proximity would explain why their ships are so similar.
Yeah, they all kind of look like Borg cubes from Star Trek, but solid black.
Yes, they all actually share a lot of similar technology, which is light years ahead of us, although the Centauri have given us a leg up in catching up.
Well, at least we're now beginning to better understand the system we are heading into, although it sounds like a war zone. Athena, see if we can find out exactly where their hub and central command is. See if you can find out any more information about the galactic dominion that they keep going on about. Do we have personal tablets on this shuttle where we can all access the data?
Yes, in the sleep room storage hatches there are at least 5 tablets. Once they're powered up, I'll connect them to my system and send you guys the data.
Got it. I'll go get them.
I am picking up something on our scans. We have incoming. One single cube ship almost right up on us already.
No rest for the weary, I see. Athena, why are you slowing down?
That's not me. We are losing thrust.
Could it be like last time, where the ship lost a ton of power when the Centauri ship got too close?
Possibly. It's hard to tell if this is a Centauri ship or this is a Numenoid ship.
I say we still call them Xenodorks.
Fine, I don't know if this is a Centauri ship or a Xenodork ship, but we are about to find out.
Attention, Earth vessel. You are heading towards forbidden space. You must turn back. It is too dangerous for you to enter into the Alpha Centauri system right now. You must take heed to our warnings and turn back. We have already given grave warnings to your starship Odyssey and its Captain Cosmo the android. He should have notified the other ships. He should have notified Earth. The Alpha Centauri system is not open to exploration at this time.
Captain Cosmo the android?
It does have a nice ring to it, admit it.
Athena, send a message back. Attention, Centauri. This is Captain Atlas Gray and his trusty sidekick Cosmo the android. We were en route to the system that you gave us the map to when we encountered the Centurion Numenoids. They have also invaded Earth. They have taken the Odyssey along with my entire crew. We are only here because we want to get our ship and our crew back and take them home. We are only here to rescue our people. Can you help us?
We have another message coming in.
We understand. It appears that what we had hoped to avoid happening happened anyway. The Numenoids are the reason we guided you away from the system. They are powerful and have general power over the entire galaxy, at least our local quadrant. We have what you would call somewhat of an understanding with them. We do not get involved in the wars, and they generally leave us alone. It is unfortunate that they are now aware of you and Earth. Now that they are aware that you are becoming a space-traveling species, they will not take an eye off of you, and they will meddle in everything. I encourage you to fly your ship into our ship's bay. We will further discuss the matter face to face. Even though we will not directly get involved, we will help in our own way. Are you willing to board our ship?
Wait, they want us to bring our ship on their ship. Do you think that's a good idea?
To be honest, I don't think we have an option. They may literally be our only chance at getting the Odyssey back. Cosmo and Athena, what do you guys think?
I think I'd rather be sitting back on Earth playing Tetris. But in light of our current situation, I think you're right, Atlas. I think we have to go aboard. They may have more answers and be able to give us more understanding of what we're getting into.
I agree, Atlas. There's still a copy of me on your suit. You are going to have to wear a suit into that ship. The environment will not match your atmosphere. You and Aria will have to suit up. I would also advise Cosmo to get in a suit.
Why should I get in a suit?
Listen, I know you've already been on their ship, but it was for a very brief period of time, for all we know. Their ship is emitting constant radiation or anything like that. Your system was only built to handle so much radiation. The astro suits are built to block most radiation, so as I said, I advise everyone to get into suits. Also, then we all can communicate better.
I see, you just want to be chit-chatting in everyone's ear. Got it.
They're opening their doors and pulling us in. Well, for better or worse, here we go.
Here we go.
Goodbye, cruel world.
Would you stop?
Never.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Maybe this was a bad idea.
Thank you for listening to Atlas Gray, Episode 6, The Hermes, presented by Many Magical Tales, written and produced by Christopher Durr. Please subscribe for future episodes.